Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are now live with Take It to the Streets Live Morning Show. The DoorDash Revolution is back again. I want to check to see how the sound and the volume is. I'm noticing now, since I'm on StreamYard doing it in Arizona, we're not getting the same impact that we are on YouTube Live. I want to right now check, because I'm the only one in the room right now. I want to see how this video is going. I don't want to be live and then at the same time we don't even hear anything. See how this video we're good to go. We're good to go. We're good to go. That's what we want right there. All right. The title, don't fool you, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly what it's going to be. And that title is Dirty Stacking Orders on DeliverThat. We're going to get into a deeper dive. I want to read the description before we move forward. Dirty Stacking Orders on DeliverThat. Don't let this title fool you about today's episode. I will dive deep into this controversial concept strategy. I will not recommend or encourage drivers to use this strategy. I will discuss the DeliverThat policy on stacking orders, and I will see you there, which means now. So this is what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to pull it out of our article. We do have delivery drivers here in the Mid-South, Tennessee, Arkansas, and Mississippi. And I might need to turn the Do Not Disturb sign on. Hold on. Let me do this. Turn the Do Not Disturb on. Because if I don't, normally I get most of my phone calls around about now. All right, let me go ahead and we're going to go over This article I found in Deliver That. I'm trying to pull it back up. We're going to talk about some things here. First of all, if you want to find this information out, you can go to dtdrivers.deliverthat.com, and you can go into the educational section of the driver portal, and you can find this information there where it talks about educational information for delivery drivers on the Deliver That platform. I want to first start with the overview. Terminology, the rules, and all of that. So we're going to deal with the terminology, right? We're going to do it with the rules for stack orders, rules for double stack orders, and rules for triple stack orders. Okay, so people probably taking offense of the title that I use, but it's not drivers initially dirty stacking orders. These may be orders that you overlook on the location and the drop off destinations and everything, and it looked like that you can route these orders, which you probably can, but Deliver That did some updates on how we should deal with stack orders, double stack orders, and triple stack orders, and I would like to share that with our viewers today. All right, we're going to deal with the terminology of stack orders, which is 2 or more deliveries completed one after another. Double stack orders, 2 deliveries picked up by a driver before being dropped off. Triple stack order, 3 deliveries picked up by a driver before being dropped off. All right, rules for stack orders. If any driver in your route is more than, if any delivery, excuse me, is in your route is more than $1,000, there's no need to be at least 30 minutes plus the drive time between large order drop off and pick up for the next delivery. That is rule number 1. All right, rule number 2, dealing with doubles. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna blow the screen up. Let's already blow it up. I hope you can see it. Do it like that. I put it a little closer. It's gonna blank right there. Okay. I will also put it in the community post showing this information from Deliver That, their policies on how they want drivers to do these stack orders, double stack orders, triple stack orders. Let's go ahead and deal with rules for double stack orders. If one delivery in the route is more than $1,000, it cannot be double stacked. Remember that. If your order has a total amount of $1,000 on it, we talking about what the customer paid for the order, you cannot double stack that order. If the total cost of both deliveries exceed $1,200, they cannot be double stacked. If drop-off times are the same and the distance between the drop-offs exceed 5 minutes, they cannot be double stacked. If the distance between drop-off locations exceed the time between drop-off times, they cannot be combined. If pickup times and pickup locations are more than 15 minutes away from each other, they cannot be double stacked. All right, reason why I wanted to go over this information, because a lot of drivers in my area, plus myself, sometimes we do these stack orders. Even though that you know you're going and getting there on the route on time, there are times sometimes the restaurant might not be, that food might not be ready, right? It may take them additional 30 minutes, or they just now opening the store up. Some kind of hiccup happens. That's the reason why they applied these rules right here and policies that we should go by. You know, a lot of drivers say, well, I was successful doing it the way I'm doing it. We got to go by these rules right here, ladies and gentlemen, that Deliver That want us to abide by and comply by. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ready and talk about triple stack orders. We don't have many people in the room today. I hope that they can catch the replay. I started to do this on YouTube Live. Now I wish I hadn't, because here is where a lot of questions could be asked, and also answers. Then the questions we're not able to answer, we can direct you to Deliver That driver portal. But this information is there. It has been updated on the platform. Other notables that we need to pay attention to: triple stack orders only if all three pickups are out of the same store and all other routes requirements are met, which is the requirements for stack orders, and the requirements for double stack orders also apply for triple stack orders. If none of your orders coming out of the same restaurant, they say it got to be out of the same restaurant, and all other route requirements are met, which we just got through discussing in today's episode, then they will take one of those orders away from you, because they will consider it being a bad delivery route, and they will take orders from you. I wish I could use an example. I might try to see, can I go on my app and use an example. I had an order, what was it, 2 weeks ago? I know I had 4. I had one for the morning. I had 2 for the lunch. I had 1 for at night. The one they took was the one during the lunch period. Now, my pickup was going to be at Carrabba's. I'm dropping it off in Germany. No, I'm dropping it off down here in Oakville. I'm picking up another order that would take me 15 minutes to get there, but the app said it takes 20. Even though you know alternate routes and all of that, they want you to go by the routes that is directed by the GPS, the way I understand it, in order to meet the obligation of being on time with your customers. Deliver That, I think, is 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Lead way, when you get to the restaurant, you can get there 15 minutes early. Okay, lead way, 15 minutes. After you got to the restaurant, leaving out, you can be like 15 minutes. Going to the restaurant late, you got to be in that 15-minute slot there. If not, that's considered a bad delivery, and you can get penalized about it. If you got more questions about the penalties and everything, go to dtdrivers.deliverthat.com, and they got videos there also explaining it. They have the articles that will explain it as well. And I might just go ahead and go into that as I'm finishing up on these guidelines here. There are other notables. Food cannot be in your car more than 1 hour to avoid food losing quality. You got to have that right temperature. Food can spoil, food can get contamination, all kind of things can go wrong. You want that food there fresh as possible when you're getting to the customer, when you're dropping off these catering orders. Now, if you're a multi-apper and you do nothing but catering orders, such as on Deliver That, Deliver, Skip Cart, okay, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, you should always practice making sure you get that food there on a timely schedule to where it's still fresh and hot or cold. We cannot modify for an earlier pickup time unless deliveries are being stacked, double, and triple. If you have a single delivery, we cannot modify it for an early pickup time. Drivers in the past, they used to do this. For an early pickup time, they would call in and get it modified and stuff. Some drivers would get to the platform, to the restaurant or the pickup location, 30 minutes ahead of time. They make a phone call saying, I got these stack orders here, and they can try to get a little leadway on what they're doing on the platform. I got the owner here of the store. She's walking me down right now, figuring out what I'm doing. All right, let's go ahead and push this a little further. I hope I talk loud enough so she can hear me. That way she don't have to be worrying about I gotta sit here and micromanage what's going on my property. When using Google Maps, always select depart at the scheduled pickup and drop-off time, whichever is applicable. This will give you a good drive time range. We will always choose the later time as the safest option. These guidelines, not strict rules. The DeliverThat team has final authority on all routing decisions. No matter how you know how to navigate, you know you can get there on time. They got policies here that we need to abide by. Okay, if they feel like that's a bad delivery route, they will take one from you, because they took one from me last week. That's the reason why I felt like that I need to address the situation here in the Mid-South area. And viewers that is looking at it from other markets and everything, it will be a reminder and a refresher for you as well. You know, so yeah. So if you have any feedback or suggestions for these guidelines, please email deliver@ideliverthat.com. We appreciate your hard work and dedication in delivering for DeliverThat. So let me go ahead while we're here, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to go ahead and pull up the platform right quick. Let's see. Let me go first to the information I told you. Let's type that in. I got all this crazy stuff happening on this tablet here. It just got through updating. Let's see, I'm in the wrong section there. Let me do this and do this and do this. Let's do this here. DT. I think it's delivered. Make sure I got that information right, because I definitely want to go there and provide that information for you so you can see it on the app yourself. Let's see. Let's see, did we do it the right way? No, we didn't do it the right way. Hold on. Let's try this. All right. I did do that right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to see, can I blow that up? All right. Information you want to find out. I hope you can see it here. See that right there? DeliverThat. That is the URL. You know, dtdriver.deliverthat.com, and you can go to the log in on the driver assistant portal, is which I'm getting ready to do right now. Is going to be right here. Let's go ahead and do that. And as you see, I'm inside there. Pull it where you can see it. Okay, from here, you will see different tutorials in there. You will see the article and a video tutorial explaining all this stuff. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to go to education. Tap that button there. And here we are. When you go to education, this is for new drivers still trying to learn the platform. Veteran drivers already know what's going on. You see that says education right there. It talks about the DeliverThat policies. Please review these periodically to deliver that policies because they have been updating them. There's changes that you need to be aware of and all of that. We did a video yesterday talked about alcohol delivery, verifying ID and insurance safety delivery, where Christian had an article written in there that he updated 2 months ago. So be sure to check that video out. Be sure to go here and check his video out as well. All right. So this is how you find that information, ladies and gentlemen, right there. So you want to be sure that you are in compliance when you're doing these catering orders, picking up, dropping off orders, how you navigating your routes, utilizing the Google map. I use Google on DeliverThat because that's the default for DeliverThat. Because when I try to use Waze, it looked like I had to be on a separate app when I do it. So I always a separate tab. So I always use Google. Now, I always, when I select my orders, I look at them, I review them, I look at the distance going to the restaurant, I look at the distance of the drop off, I look at the time that next order going to be and the distance from that going to the next one, right? I'm looking at all of this. Now I got to be in compliance on the information I just shared with you. Also, when you're doing stack orders, when you're doing multiple orders. So I don't recommend drivers stacking too many orders because they gave us a policy and guideline of the rules that we must comply by in order to do this thing the right way and accurately. Having questions, you can reach out to them, but like I said, I wanted drivers in our area to be aware of some of these things and they may be just skipping over it. Now so be sure to check out periodically the policies, see have they been updated, the new revised version. Have any questions, reach out to the DeliverThat representatives or dispatchers. Ask questions so you can get clarity on your orders. If you happen to already be at a restaurant, you're getting hit with another one. They say they're going to give you a sedative. Call and ask questions on that, especially if it's taking you, if you pick up that order, you're definitely going to be late for that. Call them, discuss the situation, see how they advise you how to do it is the best recommended information I can give you today. So you can also look at other related articles. Can't see that too good. Other related articles. Try to blow it up a little bit. There it is right there. And you can tap on the screen on these things here. Now, let me see. Can I go to my app for a second? I'm not going to be able to reveal too much information because of the customer information I cannot disclose, right? So we don't want to disclose the customer information. But what I can do, I can look at the orders in this chronological order of time that I was picking them up, and I can discuss it with you like that. So let me go ahead and do this real quick. Then I'm gonna have to get ready to get on my block for Grubhub, and I have a DeliverThat order later on this afternoon, and I also have one tonight. Okay, let's do this here. All right, we're gonna go to our DeliverThat. We're going there now. All right. And also they done updated their interface as well. Legacy has been updated Those that have an email and you hadn't even really paid attention to your email, go to your email, get that update version for DeliverThat Legacy. Because the screen gonna look like this here. If your screen not looking, wow, I can't be able to show it. I may have to put it in the community post. If it's not looking like this right here, it hasn't been updated. So let me go ahead and switch from unavailable to available. You might can see it now. All right, right there. So I'm gonna switch over here. And at the bottom, that's what it looks like at the bottom. You got your settings right here where the picture icon is, metrics, deliveries. All right, we're gonna go to metrics. Then it's gonna take you into your history of orders that you've done. You tap job history. Then you can look at that one. I want to look at the one that I had multiple orders on. I'm not going to disclose the information of the customers. We don't want to do that. We're just going to walk right through it. Let me do this here. 2 weeks ago. All right, December 6th, December 9th, December 9th, December 10th, December 10th. This will be a good one. I had 3 completed orders on December the 10th. I had 4. They took one of them because it was a bad route. I thought it was a glitch in the system or something wrong with my phone. I called in and everything. So I had one at 8 o'clock. I had one at 11:15. The second one I had at 11:40. Fourth one I had at 2:15. All right, I had another one, but I declined. I went ahead and declined it. That was for the afternoon, not evening. I would have taken it, but I had some personal obligations I had to do. So I would have actually had 1, 2, 3, 4. I would have had 5 of them. So I went ahead and I declined one, which means I had 4, had 1 taken from me. And even though I had that 30-minute gap in between there, I knew I could get there in 20 minutes versus 30 minutes. And they told me still, according to the updated policy and everything, it didn't fall in their criteria, made it a bad delivery route. They will take them from you. That's the reason why I'm sharing this information today with the viewers. So December the 10th, 11:15, December the 10th, 2:15. I had another one that was December the 10th at 10:45, and then, no, 11:45, correction. I had 11:15, 11:45, 2:15. I had an 8 o'clock one, and I had a 7:30 one. So I had 5 that day. So if I had kept the evening one, I would have had 4. One still would have been taken away due to bad delivery routes. So if you don't understand that information, be sure to go back, do a replay, watch the replay, look at the information I provide, go to DT, go back. I want to be sure I'm telling you right. Let me do this right here. DTDriver.DeliverThat.com. Then you go to the driver assistant portal where you'll find your information there. They have a lot of tutorials there and articles. So I recommend that you read the article and also look at the video. A lot of powerful information that's very important that you need to know when you're doing these delivery routes, picking up and dropping off. So I wanted to provide that information. But if you missed anything in this video, be sure to check the replay out of this video. Those that probably hadn't had time to look at this here, get the notification later. They're going to check out the replay. Go to the information, follow the policies, deliver that policies, comply to these policies, and everything should be smooth sailing. That's what they're there for. You know, to help drivers, because it's drivers for driver platform, and they will help drivers, and they will walk it through, and they will rectify any discrepancies. They will have solutions for your problems. So they're very good at that. They're very professional at that. They use better business etiquette, quality customer service. They give you that great experience when you're talking to them on the phone. All right, great communication, excellent professionalism, which we all should practice when we're dealing with our clients. Not only on DeliverThat, but Deliver, Walmart Spark, whatever apps that you're working. Always value your clients. Better business etiquette, quality customer experience, which I say experience. We know as customer service, but you want to give that customer a memorable experience that they may not have from anyone else. That'll make them remember you. They will recommend you, and they just will tip you even more better. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we getting ready to leave right now off of this platform, and let me get ready to find my exit music. I said I wasn't going to be too long on this information, which I wasn't. So, okay, here we go. Here, let me sign off of this. Right, right. Okay, we good to go. Share that information there. Like I say, you have any questions that I may be able to answer about why did I do this video, the way I did this video, and why did I thought it was important to share this information with our viewers, I can answer all of that. Now you have other questions that you need answered, already directed you to where you need to go. DTDeliver.DeliverThat.com. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. All right. Getting ready to exit music, get ready to get up out here. Let me roll these windows up. You know I'm out here in these streets. Have a happy holidays. Be safe out here. Be vigilant on everything that you do. Think about the driving practices, your driving practices and traffic habits. You know, we got to share the highway out here at all times. We will be doing driver practice and traffic safety awareness. And if you have any ideas of we have left out that you think is very important, be sure to let Huck Smash and myself know, and we'll put it out there. I also want to thank the viewers yesterday. Go Gig It, he was on there yesterday, and I forgot to mention him because I didn't see him run. I want to thank him for coming to the show. I want to thank Hulk Smash, Keen Explicit, TFT, everybody that showed up. We thank you for watching these videos, and we want to bring more value to you. So nevertheless, we get ready to hit this music. Make sure I got the right one. Okay, let me pull it back. Like that there. All right, make sure I turn the volume up. Right there. Here we go. Let me double check. Make sure there was no one there. Because I don't miss anybody that was in the today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I knew when I did that it was going to do that. We good. I'll be coming back with Grand Slam of the Week. I will be picking random comments, and we will be doing videos on them comments, answering questions and statements on people that may have commented on the videos, maybe 3 months after the video, 6 months after the video, 9 months after the video. We want to be able to address and acknowledge that they came, even though the video may have been published months or maybe even a year ago. We don't want to leave anybody out. We're going to be coming out with Grubhub trivia questions. Already got it in the community post. Check that information out. Answer that question. We're going to be bringing Grubhub trivia questions to the platform to where it may turn your light bulb on, give you ideal concept strategies, and discovering truth for yourself, right? To where you may maximize your earnings. So those the type of trivia questions we're going to do on our show. Hulk Smash and myself. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you coming to Take It to the Streets Live Morning Show. We thank you for participating with us, supporting us, and we want you to have a great and blessed day and prosperous day, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care and may God bless.